Hello, everybody. I hope you are having a wonderful day. I'm here today to talk about how a TikToker gave herself a tattoo of Johnny Depp's lawyer. So, a TikTok user named Tattoo Anjano, who tattooed herself with an image of Johnny Depp's lawyer, Camille Vasquez, has been receiving a lot of online backlash, which she calls insane. Jasmine Wolfe, who is a singer and songwriter from Canada, first posted the viral TikTok video of the tattoo to her account last week, and it has since received over 1 million views. The 10-second video showed Jasmine preparing the design, which was an image of Camille Vasquez in the courtroom, along with the word objection, and she put this on her left knee. I do have the video that went viral, and we're going to take a peek at it right now. So here it is, and I can't play the music, so it's going to be in silence. Sorry, guys. And how she hand poked it. Look at that. You go, girl. So that was her TikTok video that went viral. Now, during this 6-week trial, Camila Vasquez gained attention on social media for her cross-examination of Amber Heard, which I call her Camila Crossboss Vasquez, which you might see that hashtag around, with her objection during Elaine's cross-examination of Amber that was uploaded as well to TikTok, which has received over 37.6 million views. I am definitely going to show you this video so you can see just how powerful her whole objection during Elaine's cross-examination was. And by the way, Camille has also been rumored to have dated Johnny Depp, and a representative of Johnny had to later deny their romantic relationship. So here is Camilla's objection video.
Objection, Your Honor, lack of foundation.
Okay. All right, I'll sustain the objection. Next question.
Objection, leading.
Sustain.
Objection, Your Honor, hearsay.
I'll sustain the objection.
Objection, Your Honor, leading.
Your Honor, I'm entitled to go into what Ms. Vasquez asked.
The objection is leading. I'll sustain the objection.
Okay.
I'll sustain the objection as to hearsay.
Okay. What, if any, you were asked if you had, it was suggested that you had not produced this in discovery. Is that true?
Objection, Your Honor, leading.
Your Honor, she absolutely did that.
It's leading. It's leading question, though. I'll sustain the objection as to leading.
Objection, Your Honor, leading.
Sustain as to leading.
Okay. Objection, Your Honor. This is outside the scope of cross-examination.
It's prior consistent statements.
I'm going to sustain the objection.
It's observations for the 12/17, the same day.
Sustain the objection.
Objection, Your Honor. Leading.
I think I can bring
calls for speculation.
It's still leading. I'll sustain the objection.
Okay. Do you recall? I'm trying.
Objection, Your Honor, hearsay.
Sustain.
Objection, Your Honor. Speculation.
All right, I'll sustain as speculation.
Objection, Your Honor, hearsay.
Your Honor said I could redirect after the cross-examination.
You want to approach?
Objection, Your Honor, hearsay.
I'll sustain the objection. Next question. Next question.
Yeah, okay. I don't have any more questions, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
This was a very powerful video. And I did watch it during the trial, and it was very powerful then, especially with all the objections she had to make because of Elaine and what they were trying to do to make Amber look innocent. All the speculation, hearsay, it all was there. So as I was watching it, Jasmine was watching it as well. And she explained that her jaw dropped, and she was impressed and amazed by the confidence that Camille maintained the whole time. How unapologetic she pursued justice and trying to shine a light on the mistreatment of someone that Jasmine believed had been abused. Now, Jasmine hand-poked the tattoo on herself, which took around 1 hour to complete. Jasmine said that tattoo artists go over the image multiple times until they reach the desired darkness and depth, and she also did a TikTok explaining how she does these tattoos, which of course I have a video for us all to check out. So here it is.
I'm gonna give you a little step-by-step on how I do them. All of my stuff I got off Amazon. So the first thing I do if I'm using a stencil, I take my stencil paper. I just draw on the front of this paper. So this is the top sheet. Your actual stencil is the second sheet. So when you're drawing so that it transfers the stencil ink onto the middle page. I've gone in and sanitized my hands and the area that I'm tattooing. And then you're gonna take your stencil goo. So I use this called Stencil Stuff. And then you're gonna put it on where you're doing your tattoo. A little goes a long way with this. So I've got that little guy. So there's varying needle sizes and types, but for this one I'm going to use a 3RL because it's a little daintier. I typically like to use between 5 and up to 9 because I find you can get a bolder design a lot quicker, and I'm impatient. Then I get my ink cup ready, so I'm using red and black for this one. Okay, then you're just gonna dip your needle into the ink, and while you're tattooing, you want to stretch the skin as much as possible so you can really get all your little dots in there. So go in at an angle, and then you just start poking, following your stencil. You'll get to know what's good for depth. You don't want to go in too deep or be too aggressive because then you're going to get blown out lines. Sometimes I wipe as I go, and sometimes I just wipe after I've done a whole pass. I'd say I went over it like probably 5 times, and so now I'm going to do a final wipe, and for that I use a blue soap solution, and she's done.
So there you go. That's how she does her tattoos. The viral video has attracted, though, both positive and negative responses. Jasmine said that critics have been making accusations and assumptions about her and her beliefs solely on the tattoo. Jasmine was deeply upset from a lot of the things people were saying and assuming. She said that many people have made assumptions about her own personal beliefs. They said that she was advocating for abuse, and that couldn't be farther from the truth. Jasmine also stated that she noted there was an inherited sexist belief that men couldn't be abuse victims. She found it amusing to see someone advocating for that, trying to bring justice on the unjust situation. Jasmine admires the way Camilla conducted herself, and she thought it was very powerful. She wanted to memorize how she felt in this moment of watching her while also symbolizing strength. She did make a TikTok on this regarding the hate that she received. And I'm going to show you that now as well.
I don't think every tattoo has to have a meaning. I'd say half of mine don't. But this one did for me. So when people asked why, originally I was responding back to the comments and explaining. And a lot of the backlash was regarding the fact that I was trivializing the trial or making a mockery out of it or undermining the severity of abuse. And that's not the case at all. And it was really crazy to me to see these comments and these articles saying things like, this Johnny Depp super fan. Like, that's not what it was about. And if you're one of those people who made snap judgments or actually wanted to know why, and somehow couldn't find the information in my comments or in my other videos, I'm going to post the articles and you can choose whichever one you want to read. If you Google Camille Vasquez tattoo, there's plenty to choose from, but these ones are the ones who actually spoke to me. So Insider, this one's linked in my bio, Newsweek, and the New York Post. So thank you to the people who actually took the time to speak to me directly, and for the people who've reached out and, like I said, spread positivity, even to the people who didn't agree with me but weren't cruel.
So there you go. Jasmine, who recently left an abusive relationship where she spent many years suppressing her own voice and her own pain for the person that she was with, who was, in her eyes, a narcissistic abuser. She was happy to see someone fighting back against that in such an impressive manner, which she really took inspiration from that moment, which I cannot agree. I can't agree that it's Camille really did a wonderful job fighting for Johnny. I really, really believe it. And watching it myself all week and seeing everything that she did, from, the cross-examinations of different people to the closing argument, she was so impressive. And I have just one more photo of this tattoo that I'd like to share with you. I think it's kind of cool that she does her own tattoos, especially like by hand poking them. I have plenty of tattoos myself. Most of them were done in a professional setting, and there are a lot that I have done that my friends who were learning how to tattoo or doing it for fun just did it on me as well. But they all used machines. Nothing was hand poked like she does. So I give her a lot of credit for doing this. It's something she finds, something that she wants to remember for the rest of her life. I don't think personally I would have gotten a Camille Vasquez tattoo on me, but that's her body, that's her choice. And she can now look at that and remember the pain that she went through, and having a woman stand up for DV and someone that was abused, which Johnny was, in my opinion. That's all for today's video. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. Remember to like and subscribe. I will be definitely making a lot more videos. Elaine, who was on Amber's side, her lawyer, was on the Today Show today. So I do want to talk about that as well and everything that she said on there. So stay tuned for that and many more videos. I have a nail video coming up that I finally got all the photographs of all the beautiful designs that I did, because I did a whole bunch of different sets. So I will be putting that out as well. And I know I'm a little late on my Little People Big World and Welcome to Plattsville video. I got distracted yesterday with the verdict coming through. That I will also be putting that out as well. So stay tuned for that, especially if you watch those TV programs. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and you will be seeing me soon again. Bye, everyone.